Hello, everybody. Welcome back. So glad you are watching my video. I have a couple of updates for you. Actually, four. I had to write them down so I didn't forget them. So jumping right into it, my itch is still ongoing. Last we talked, I was going to be trying Zyrtec for the itchy days, and that absolutely helps. My bile acids are still high, but my liver is healthy, so Zyrtec it is. I've also been on a progesterone only birth control. So the theory behind that over the last couple of months is that if the itch is related to my hormones, maybe if I kind of level out the hormones and there's less ups and downs, that might help with the itching as well. So I do think that is happening. I find that I'm less itchy for periods of time. So pre-Slind, I was itchy for like 5 days every other week. And now, although I'm still itchy, it's maybe 2 days a week. So I'm taking Slind, and then on the days where I am itchy, I'm still taking Zyrtec. So I'm not quite sure if I want to continue doing both or not. It's just easier just to take one pill when I need it rather than a pill every day. And then also a pill when I need it, but I need it less. So I don't know, jury's still out on that. So we'll see, but I do feel like that has improved 50%. I also heard back from Yale, which is exciting and yet a little disappointing. So I sent in my DNA last year to a doctor in Yale who is studying PFIC in adults, or cholestasis of unknown etymology in adults. Not necessarily like, is it PFIC? Because it could be different things, I guess. So that's what the study is. It came back with no results. So they took my DNA, ran it through their system. They did a type of a test that is less expensive and it's faster, but it also gives you a little bit less data. So of course it makes sense that that's the method that they would try first, and it has come back with no results. So they have asked me to send in my DNA again, and then they will do the whole genome. So before it was that other test was like looking for proteins, and this is going to be the whole genome. So if there's not an answer in this, I give up. I don't know what to do. So I'm assuming it might take another year, especially since this is a different test and it's much more involved and it's more costly on their end. So we'll find out what we can. Just waiting another year now. I sent in that DNA on Wednesday, so she should have it overnight. It was a FedEx thing, but I know with all the weather and stuff, I just got to make sure that they got it. But yeah, so we have news, not great news, not exciting news, I guess, but the path still moves forward. My other information that I have is that the PFIC Network has announced their dates for their conference, and it's in Chicago this year in the summer. So I think I'll be able to attend. It's about a 4-hour drive, which is totally easy. We can do that. I'm thinking maybe my son and my husband might be able to come along too, which would be great. Last year at the liver disease conference, where there was other diseases represented, they had childcare for the patients, the children that had the issue. So I'm wondering if they might try and do the same for this conference, and maybe my son could have a little playmate. Either way, he's really good at making friends. So even if they don't have daycare or something like that set up, he will absolutely make friends with anybody who's there. And then also the last update on the PFIC network is that they are looking for people to, patients and parents, to be a part of their steering committee, because they are launching a second phase to their research, which is patient focused. So I expressed my interest. I think we're going to be talking over the next couple of weeks to see if I'm a good fit for that position. It's, pretty low commitment as far as like the big grand scheme of things. So I think it's definitely something that could fit into my schedule and that I would like to participate in if they chose me. So that would be really exciting to be involved in the community a little bit deeper that way too. So those are all my updates. some exciting things happening. I'm very excited for the Yale study when it finally gets back to me. And then, of course, all the stuff with PFIC Network and putting myself out there. I calculated I've now talked to 7 different women who have reached out after seeing my videos, which I think is amazing. Some of them have just been diagnosed with PFIC or think that they might be getting diagnosed with PFIC, and I've tried to help guide them with my information and what I've learned to maybe shorten their path, and that's really what I set out to do in the beginning of this. So it's exciting for me that we are making those connections, and any way that I can help them is what I want. So anyway, so that's it for now, and thanks for watching, and I'll keep you posted as I know more. Thanks.